So I've covered some quick tips on the first three, food, utilities, and housing, and I wanted to just quickly talk about transportation, give you guys some hope, some encouragement, some tips to save in those areas as inflation keeps getting crazier and crazier. So let's talk about this. As you know, the average price of a gallon of gas has skyrocketed here in Tennessee. It's well over $4, probably higher where you are. And so let's talk about gas real quick. Gas rewards and cashback programs can be some good options for you right now. We've got a grocery store called Kroger here, and they've got some rewards programs. If you're already buying your groceries or you're not even buying anything, I get 3 cents off every gallon. Not going to change your life, but hey, every little bit helps. And there's some great cashback apps out there like Get Upside and Gas Buddy that can show you deals around your area and give you cash back for the gas that you're already getting. And speaking of Gas Buddy, that's one of my favorite apps to track the cheapest gas prices. The cheapest gas is not always at my local wholesale club like Costco or Sam's Club. Sometimes it's at the local Shell down the street. And so you can use Gas Buddy or Waze to find the cheapest gas prices in your area. Some great apps to have there on your phone. Some other ways that you may not have thought about, make less trips. That's right. Make one trip instead of 7 if you've got some errands to run. Just plan better, people. That's all I'm asking you to do. And carpool. America's favorite pastime, carpooling. That's right. Great way to have some human connection while saving some money, whether it's to the office, to school with the kids soccer game, whatever you got going on. Figure out a way to have less cars on the road, less gas being purchased. Now, when it comes to transportation, we got to talk about car prices. The car market is still pretty wild out there. I'm hoping for good things to be happening sometime soon, but let's talk about some ways to save on cars. Number one, the best way to save, just don't buy a car right now. I don't know why, but it's like when the car market goes crazy, we all want to go out and get a car. So let's just slow down and go, do we actually need a car? If the answer is no, I wouldn't be buying a car right now. That's it. So if your car is working, it gets you from A to B, let's just take a chill pill. Number two, shop around for auto insurance rates. This one is huge. You just have had your auto insurance for years and years and years. You haven't shopped around, and that can free up, 30, 40, $50 in your budget every month when you realize you're not getting that great of a deal. So check out our friends at Xander Insurance. You can go to RamseySolutions.com. We can help you shop around all of the best auto insurance companies to get you the best deal on those premiums. And carpool with coworkers. We mentioned this, but this is another way that you can get around some of the craziness is carpooling. Here at Ramsey Solutions, we have over 1,000 team members. James lives nearby Kelly. Maybe you carpool to save some money on gas for a little while. And, of course, sharing a car. If you've got a second car, maybe you and your spouse share one for a little while. That can be a huge help. And lastly, if you do have to get a car, budget for it. Pay cash. Don't get ripped off at the dealership. And I know out there they're going to say, hey, finance. You'll save $1,000 by financing with us. You say, no, thank you, sir. And you check that contract out for the sale, and you look and see all of the different fees they tacked on there, and you say, nope, not paying that, not paying that. I'm walking away. That's what you do. I don't want you to pay anything more than sales tax and maybe a small dock fee. Anything outside of that, their premium care, their warranties, avoid that like the plague. They are ripping you off. So find a reputable dealership. Maybe go private sale and negotiate on Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. Do what you got to do, but do not get ripped off during these crazy times. So there you go. That wraps our series on how to combat inflation, protect your four walls. Hope that was helpful. A lot of empathy for you all out there dealing with this, trying to find the margin in your budget, which is what it comes down to. How do we spend less? How do we make more? How do we have that margin so that we don't feel the pinch of inflation?